God, I'm going. Get it together. I'm fine. There are lots of game endings out there that look to tug on our heartstrings. After you've spent many hours with these characters, games love to pop in a sad death, a noble sacrifice, or a poignant moment, hoping to take the hardcorest of gamers and turn them into sobbing emotional wrecks.
Okay.
But while many of these games may move me, and as I get older I do cry more easily at emotional moments, there have only been 3 times that I have fully ugly cried at a game's ending, one of which was on a live stream.
Oh man, that's...
So I'd like to have a little chat about them with you now and share why they got those salty tears flowing. Get your tissues ready and beware spoilers for the following games. Ori and the Will of the Wisps is a fantastic platformer that has you whizzing around and then also makes you cry all the fluids from your body at the very end of the game. Now, the first one, Ori and the Blind Forest, opens with a very, tear-jerking moment of your adoptive mother, Naru, being sick, and then you have to go on the journey to try and save her, and it's all very sweet. But the very ending of Ori and the Will of the Wisps absolutely broke me, and it's a 1-2 gut punch. Okay, so first off, Shriek, the big owl boss that you've been fighting and finally defeat at the end of the game, crawls off and crawls into the wings of their parents' rotting corpses and dies. So feel great about that. Thanks for that. Really appreciate it. Really good vibes. Good vibes, Ori. Secondly, right after this, your next thing is to make titular character Ori crawl along and then make a noble sacrifice. I'm just not ready. I was not ready for this. Now, what you need to know about this sacrifice is that in the world of the Ori games, the very important things in the world are spirit trees. And if there's anything wrong with the spirit tree, everything goes out of whack. And, it's been your job in the last 2 games to kind of save the spirit tree and do something. And you make sure that everything goes back to normal and get a nice equilibrium within the natural world of the forest. But at the end of Ori and the Will of the Wisps, you come to the realization that actually you need to sacrifice yourself as Ori in order to make a new spirit tree. So he symbolically, throughout the whole game, you have this little feather that you use as like a little parachute to help you get around the world. And it belongs to your owl buddy, Ku. And you symbolically, Ori symbolically lets it go in the wind as he says goodbye to his old life and embraces the light and sacrifices himself. Now, that's all, well and sad, but the thing that absolutely breaks you is that as you're crawling along to this seed of light, you're getting little ghostly things in the background of oh, look at all the people you met along the way. These are all the people that you're never going to get to hang out with ever again. And then when you actually finally embrace the light, you get a story of what happens afterwards. You see basically a sort of time lapse as the years go by with your friends tending to the tree and like, like watering it and coming and staying along and like sitting and reading stories and chilling out under your branches, and you're just like, oh, God, this is killing me. The one that absolutely got me completely was when Naru, adoptive mother, comes along and like one of your other friends helps her onto a tree root, one of your tree roots, and she sits there, taps the trunk, lays against it, and then gradually fades away to demonstrate that she's no longer around. I'm fine. I knew this was gonna happen. And it's just lovely. Eventually it gets to the branches of the tree, and then like another lovely golden like leaf of light goes off, and then like that's gonna be like the next Ori. And it's like the cycle continues. But the other thing is as well is the narration that gets you. You realize as it's being narrated, you've always had in these games like the deep voice of the spirit tree, and it's revealed to you that this whole time that was Ori when he became the spirit tree. I just remember sitting in my room during lockdown and just being like, this is really good, this is really... And I think it really got to me because Ori in this game like has done so much. Like you make this little spirit dude fight so many huge things and go over so many huge obstacles and deal with giant spiders, which I was kind of mad about. But in the end, he's still the one that like has to sacrifice everything. And like, it's the thing that gets me is like, as you see all like kind of like, oh, these are all the friends. Like it's, oh, like these are all the people that you're not gonna get to hang out with again. All these little buddies, the little mouse things with the big ears, and they're all like, And then, oh God, I'm going.
That is sad.
Yeah, it's sad. It's sad. Death is sad, everyone. And then I think why I got in the bit afterwards where you see the tree growing. So hopeful. And also just the fact that like all his friends are there and supporting him even as he made this sacrifice. And like, even though he is in a different form, in a different being almost, they're all still there for him. And that's really nice. Get it together, get it together.
Tissues.
Thank you, Jane. Just need these. What am I like? I don't know.
Come with me. I've got something I want to show you. Both of you.
I do not wish to intrude.
This is for you too.
Now, something that you folks at home might be realizing is that something that can set a lot of people off crying is seeing other people cry. And that is exactly what happened to me in God of War Ragnarok. So at the very end of God of War Ragnarok, post-credits scene, there is a very sad bit. For people who have played it, you will know your blue short king Brock dies, and because of some things that happened that Sindri did, he has died without a soul. It's even more heartbreaking than just a normal death. Like, he's gone. And at that point, I was gone. Sindri, just an emotional wreck, but also not showing it. You know, when someone's so sad, they're just nothing showing. Also the hurdy-gurdy music, the sad hurdy-gurdy music didn't help. There you go. But as heartbreaking as that gorgeous scene was, I was gone well before that, at the ending of the game. After Ragnarok happens, and as everything's being teed off, Atreus is going off on his new adventure with Agraboda, and they're all gonna go and find fun things, I'm sure. Next God of War game, please. And you're left looking at one of the giants' big open paintings where they have the predictions. And at the end of the first game, you saw the prediction of Kratos dying. And because of Ragnarok, you've kind of altered this. And there's a new painting, most likely by Angeroda, which shows another possible future, a prediction for Kratos. He walks along and then he sees and he just stops in his tracks. And it's an image of him in gold, beautiful gold paint, and little stick figures like offering him up things to him as a god. And he puts his hand on those figures and just cries. And so did I. The reason it got me is this new God of War that we've seen. He's someone who's trying to get past the angry, smashy, just destroy everything character that we saw from the original trilogy. And I think this moment for me shows a lot of character growth. He doesn't just want to rampage and have revenge. It shows what his true desires are, and that is to be loved and to be admired. And not just be known as the guy who killed half of, Mount Olympus. So and it's this wonderful moment of as well, he is a character, Kratos is a character that doesn't show any emotion except anger. That is his one emotion. So when you have those moments, you have them throughout the game where he's talking to Atreus and has these moments of sadness or fear, and you see more depth to that character, but here it is a quiet joy and a hope. It's this thing that he never thought could happen. He'd never considered. He thought that his path was set on a particular route. But now, because of the things he's done and because of his growth, he now has the opportunity to do something different and get a happy ending. And isn't that what we all want? Don't we all just want some kind of happy ending, whether that be, being content with your life and having all the things that you're, happy with, and friends and family, or being a god adored by hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people. It's just lovely. And you don't often as well see these big kind of brutish, strong characters just cry. And I think it's good. Men can cry. Just let it out, blokes. Just do it. It's good to have a purge every once in a while. Watch that sad film, play that sad bit in a game, do it and just let it out. Yeah, it just made me want to climb into my screen and give him a big hug. And he's such a sweet boy, sweet Kratos. He says boy, but he is also boy. He cries, me cry. If I see anyone cry, I'm gone.
Okay, it's fine. Let's hack into that one. Oh, B12, I'm very worried about you right now. You better not. No. Don't worry, I can reach out once we open that workstation. Okay, I'll get you out of here, B12.
So, many of you may have seen my playthrough of Stray and will have seen that in the opening couple of hours of the game, I cried a lot in it anyway because cute cat.
I don't think we were going to get to do this so soon. Look at this little... love this game so much. Oh my god. I'm genuinely crying.
When I saw this game announced, I realised that I was, you know, the prime target audience for this kind of game. This cute little cat, beautifully animated. He's so lifelike. Played me like a fiddle, and I was like, oh my god, it's so cute.
The noise, it's the good noise.
But it wasn't until I got to the very, very end of the game that I went from, oh, it's so cute cry to ugly cry. The sort of cry that I tried desperately not to do, but did because I couldn't stop it.
Look, game, you already made me cry over how cute the cat is. You can't emotionally destroy me as well.
I literally was playing the very end of this game on stream, and as it was happening, I was like, okay, so I'm gonna like actually cry on stream for the first time ever on the internet. I can't stop this. It's just the flood barriers were filling with tears very quickly, and then it all came out. And when that happens, instead of being like, oh, it's so great, you're like, ugh. You don't realize this until it's like about to happen. Like there's like hints that it might happen, but you've got this cute little robot friend called B12, and he's so cute. He's got little kind of like buggy eyes and little antenna, and you know, he's very, very easy to personify, partly because as you play the game you realize he is like the last human, but they had their consciousness put onto a computer. All the humans are gone, and in this underground city it's just like androids and robots, and they've been living in the dark. There's all these horrible aliens, and your little buddy and you have been trying to get to the top of this city so that you can get out and maybe open up the big roof covering the city so that they can get sunlight, get rid of the aliens. Lovely, happy ending. But no, not happy ending, because you discover that this cute little robot buddy, who's actually a person, and like maybe the last human to exist in any kind of form in this world, has to sacrifice themselves in order to get the roof to open and save everyone else from a life of eternal darkness. So yeah, and let's just say I wasn't very pleased when I found out this.
Listen, I have something to tell you. No, this is... You don't do your little heartfelt thing now, because that means you're definitely going to die. Okay, and I'm not doing that, B12. I am not dealing.
And it's so funny because you think, oh, why am I crying over a robot? But aforementioned last human, you know, oh my goodness. And two, like it's a really lovely, noble thing as you've like met all these wonderful characters, and he's deciding to sacrifice himself for the betterment of them. And like that's, you know, if AI was like them, I'd be like, yeah, but no, it tells me wrong answers on Google and shows me shrimp Jesus. What is this? I don't know. I think one of the things that really got me is that this multi-stage progress, he's gradually getting weaker and weaker as more of the things happen. So by the end, he's sort of like a little bit injured, and like, I never thought I'd be that sad about a little injured robot. But I am. He's been such like a constant through the game, like helping you understand the world around you because you're a cat.
Wow, deep questions from the cat game.
And then there he is, and you can do nothing to help. You can do nothing to stop him.
You were my friend, the very best I could have asked for. This game has destroyed me.
The thing is when he finally, like, they have to do it to you. It's a little hovering robot, and so instead of just like the robot shutting down, they have him hovering, he dies, and then drops to the floor. Lifeless.
I'm fine.
To put that little extra sad cherry on top of the depression pie, then the little cat that you've been playing as curls up next to him because the cat's friend is gone. And yeah, that was when, like, as everyone watching that stream will remember, I was like, I can't keep it in, I can't keep it in.
Oh man. Oh, I'm a mess.
And yet behind this is this window, and you're seeing the roof open, and it's this like wonderful moment as the city is being lit up. But I kind of didn't notice it for ages because I was just crying in this robot. And then I was like, oh, the roof's opening, yay, that's cool. I was just so focused on this little cat curled around a little lifeless robot. Like, and then just as an extra little thing, as you leave, the cat looks back towards the city, towards where B12 is, does a slow blink, which means he loves him. And he's off to go find his family. He says bye to his friend. And yeah, I like cats. I really love cats. Can't hug every cat. But yeah, B12 is just such a gorgeous little character. I was sad to see him go. So those are the games that made me ugly cry. Not just while playing them, but like telling you about them as well. So, you know, you're welcome, internet. Here's another video of me being like, ugh. But what games, game endings, or just game moments made you absolutely open the waterworks? Just, oh my goodness. What was it? Which of these particular endings got you the most if you've played these? Let us know in the comments below. Thank you for this kind of somewhat therapeutic session. It's a lot cheaper than therapy. But do the actual therapy. Go. PSA, it's good for you. And yeah, let us know in the comments. See you next video. Take care.